Moshe turns to Bnei Yisrael. The pasuk says, "Vayomer Moshe el Bnei Yisrael, Re'u Kara Hashem b'Shem Betzalel." The Mefarshim want to know what's Re'u. Usually, when you point to something, you say "see it." It means to admire it. What's the idea of admiring Betzalel? I want to ask another question. Chazal speak about the pasuk Chachmei Lev. Nedivus Halev, the people who brought their contributions for the building of the Mishkan, they did it with their lev, with their heart. What's the significance here of the heart? I'm reminded of a parasha, which is a very unique parasha, and that's the Maros Hatzovos that we'll read about in Mirz Hashem this Shabbos. And the Jewish women brought forth their mirrors. Moshe was reluctant. These mirrors were used during the period of Mitzrayim, of Golus Mitzrayim, to entice the men. It wasn't appropriate, but Hashem said no to Moshe, accept these mirrors, they're so dear to me. All of life is made up of challenges in which a person is endowed with certain talents and abilities, and he could use them or let them go to waste, to vain, or he could use them for something negative rather than something positive. Imagine a knife, a very sharp blade made of the finest steel. It could be used on the one hand for murder, for killing, but it could be used on the other hand by a surgeon to save someone's life. How do we use our talents? How do we direct them? Can we uplift others? The Chachmei Lev, the Nedivei Lev, their heart prompted them to do whatever they did, to contribute whatever they could from their talents, from their abilities, from their possessions, for the sake of bringing the goodness of God down to this earth. And therefore, Moshe Rabbeinu turns to Bnei Yisrael, he says, Re'u Betzalel, look at Betzalel, imitate him. See, here's a man who was endowed with such talents as the great architect, but he used them to build the Mishkan Hashem. And talents, as we said, could be used for the good or chas v'shalom for the bad. The idea is to use them lishma, l'shem shamayim, to build Klal Yisrael, to build a world with Shechina, with divinity, with goodness, with kindness. Yiratzah may be his will, that will take the maros hatzovos, those mirrors that could be used for conceit or for personal physical pleasure, but it could be used also to uplift a broken soul, the souls of the Jews in the great, terrible Golus of Mitzrayim. Let's use our talents as we imitate Betzalel for the sake of Hashem, for the sake of our people, and the sake of goodness in this world. Thank you, and Shabbat Shalom.